It's like I have a little laptop there.
So this is my buddy Barry. He's going to take it for a ride.
Hello.
How's
Hey,
it feel?
back up.
What do you think so far? Back up.
Very interesting. Never seen a dashboard like this for sure. Different. So I'm used to all the. Where's all the dials and everything?
Everything's right over here.
Okay, so reverse.
Foot on the brake.
Oh, it's all here.
Up for reverse.
Okay.
There's your mirror. Or your
Do I just
camera.
let go of the brake and it reverses for me?
Yeah. You gotta push the pedal.
But do I need to
Push the pedal.
wait? How about if let's do some smart driving first. Safety.
Yeah, safety.
I'm gonna get the mirrors fixed. So.
No,
Sorry
that's
about that. I opened the door. That's the door opener.
Can you? The
mirrors are over here as well?
No, the mirror's okay.
Yeah, I guess they work this one. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it should be okay.
Okay, so.
You gotta put when you open the door when it's parked.
Okay, makes sense. Look, your mirrors dip. Okay, so am I just driving it like a regular car,
Yeah,
right?
you can probably go that way, right? Lever down. Yep.
Okay. Let's see its speed.
Oh.
Okay. It's not my car. I'm waving to people. They're thinking, who's this guy in the red car? Okay. So far, it's a nice solid steering. I like the tight steering.
Right. It's got right. Now, when you let your foot off the
go.
power
It slows down
pedal,
for
yeah,
me,
it's the regenerative braking. It regenerates power.
Okay, so what if I slow down a little so I can see the little test zoom here?
Okay.
Very interesting. It's a whole different feel.
Yeah,
it's like my golf cart that reacts really well.
Right. Yeah. It's instant power. There's no lag like.
So when you're braking, what is that doing to the it helps the battery?
Yeah, it generates power every time you let go of the power pedal. So if you click this down one, and now you've got cruise, it'll stop by itself. Just steer. You don't have to touch the power brakes.
Oh, I put my hands on and off the. Oh, it's slowing me down for that reason. So
it'll start up when the cars start up.
Okay, so when does it stop me now?
It'll stop.
Do you have to? You can set that to a certain distance.
Yeah, the left and right on that button. So push this left and right, and you'll see over here how many car distances you want.
To a driver like me, it's good. This is great because I can never mess up when I'm trying to change the radio.
Okay, so you don't have to touch. You want to touch the gas.
Turn left.
Yeah, I guess. Or
now if
or
I'm
right.
Turn left, okay, I'll
you
turn
can go
right.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, turn right's probably easier.
No, I just keep my foot off the gas, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm still got it off the gas. So how does it know how fast I'm going here?
It's set to 33 currently.
Your setting?
Up and down on this changes your speed.
Oh, okay. But it doesn't pick up, like I know my car tells me the speed limit that they have on the road.
Right, yeah. Here's 35.
Oh, okay.
And then it's at...
Can you set it so that you just have it like you're 3 miles over the speed limit?
Yeah, it's currently, so if I touch this, it's going to go to, I have it set to 8 over the speed limit.
Oh, okay. But not 10, that's
right. Okay, so now if you...
Are the policemen that are recording this?
Yeah, right, exactly.
We're watching it. You're
so when this little light thing appears... I
see, steering.
Yep. No, you have to double tap... double tap that down.
It shut off because...
No, one tap is cruise, double tap is going to be auto steering. Now you don't have to touch the steering wheel either.
Okay.
But keep your hands close. But it'll steer.
That's confidence. It's like I keep my foot off the brake.
Yep.
That foot.
Yep. It'll stop, and it's basically full automatic now. The two blue lines here are that it can understand the road line.
But the potholes.
You know what? Somebody just asked about that in a comment. Can it detect potholes?
Well, I'll be honest with you. One of the things that I read was one of the things they're trying to really master with the auto cars is ice and ice also.
Right.
Because
detecting
you can't really see that it's there maybe till it's too... Even a human, though, can have that problem, of course.
I may have trouble here because watch this line.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Okay, I want you to hold the wheel.
So what would it do?
It says hold the wheel. So yeah, just put your hands in the
But
wheel.
I don't have to put my foot on the gas.
No. It's doing the cruise control is doing the gas and braking.
Right. And I'm only going 5 over because of this distance I have.
No, once you go into auto steering, it will only do 5 over the speed limit.
Oh, okay.
With cruise control, you can set it to any speed you want.
Interesting.
But you have to steer.
So, but I can just do this right now, right?
Oh yeah, you're in it. You're in it. It'll make this turn. Just keep your hands close.
Interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. The guy behind me may not understand, but I do. So now what am I doing?
Now it's going to get confused.
Yeah,
now it's probably going to stop because
so I'm going to wait. I'd rather it wait because there's cars coming anyway. So I'm just going to
right.
necessarily do this way, but I want to see what's doing here. So here's what I can do.
Yeah, and as soon as
now I'm off.
You're off, but you're still on cruise, so keep your foot on the brake.
Okay, well I want to get around this guy, but
now you can.
Thank you.
And now everything's disabled because you put your foot on the brake and you started steering.
So now I go like that, and everything's...
Oh, no. You got the cruise, you didn't get the...
I had the steering wheel there.
Now you put...
Can I do this while my foot's on the brake?
No, you got to let go of the brake and one tap, double tap. Yep, now you can double tap. When that's alive, you can double tap.
Is it on?
Let's try it. Okay,
I see. It turns blue. Okay.
Yeah. Now, it may have trouble here because the lines disappear, so get ready to steer.
How about the curb?
Get ready to steer.
See the red?
Oh, yeah, it did. Did it do that? Yeah, it did that. That was pretty cool.
Now, what if I want to turn right or left?
You just start steering at any time.
Oh, so you can't just tell it to turn right or left. This is a pretty good test here. It's pretty scary.
Keep your hand.
Yeah. It's your car, man. It's a test, not mine.
Just keep your hands.
I'm just experiencing the test.
They actually say to keep your hands on the wheel, but let it steer underneath you.
Yeah.
Now here you have to hit the brake. You gotta hit the brake. Gotta hit the brake.
Why? Why? Because of the light?
It doesn't understand where the
it
light's
only
at.
knows for people.
Right. If the car in front of us would have stopped, it would have stopped.
Okay,
but
let's
since
just try to how it drives like a regular car. Yeah, let me enjoy it for a second.
Okay. You're doing 68.
It's my ticket. Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's fast. Maybe make a right here. What do you think?
No, the bridge is closed.
Oh, okay.
Well, I could.
Yeah, you can backtrack somehow.
I don't know if I can. I could go back to. I
Yeah.
could go back to Turwood and come back out.
Right. Okay. Little challenging.
Well, see, that's a little interesting though. That obviously they're working on is that you need to have a confidence level. If you're saying you want to,
right? It's meant for highways. It's not meant for
the work.
It's not meant for this yet.
Right.
Eventually.
But I would put in where my route is, and
it'll take.
And what if I wanted to change the route? I just do it on here, like
It's the map. It's a Google map. Google Maps.
I just tap the street I want to.
Yeah, you might want to need to take over here. I think.
It's doing well.
Just keep your feet closed.
Can it see the stop sign?
No. You gotta stop. Okay. So you think make it right here?
Yeah. Because the bridge is out. Otherwise, I have to go all the way up the Edge Hill Road. I could beat this guy out, but I won't.
Thanks. That would have been a tough turn to make. That turn there. It's not good at really sharp turns.
No.
No. It does okay on like mild turns, but not sharp turns.
But it does have a really nice gliding. You know, when it's gliding, it's pretty cool the way it reacts.
Hold on.
And I sort of like the way that
it's fast, right?
When you give up the gas and it's doing that friction.
Yeah, it's like downshifting. That's what I compare it to. Did you ever have an automatic?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of
an
automatic.
A manual.
Manual. Yeah.
Yes. But even I have a BMW now that I put in it, and it'll do that as well sometimes. In the sport mode, just adjust the gears.
Oh, really?
Not like this.
Right.
The only thing I had I don't know if this had. I had a hill decline thing that it would, if it sensed that I was going down a hill, it would do exactly what this feels like, but it's with the brakes. It sort of like puts the
resistance.
Yeah, some resistance, so you're not going to slide down the hill so fast.
Yeah, this 0 to 60 is about 5 seconds, which is pretty darn good for one of the fastest cars I've owned.
It's almost hard to hit somebody, right? I mean,
it's completely deactivated.
Can I drive into that car, or it won't let me?
No, it won't let you, but don't try.
No, I wasn't going to suggest it. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Let's say I passed out and my foot's on the gas and I push it.
It'll stop. Yeah. It's got the.
How about now?
It will. Stop. Don't. You don't have to test it, but it will.
I'm not.
I've never tested.
Well, my car, the one thing is it doesn't on real slow speeds. So when I first got my car and I was in a parking spot,
testing
I just went to see, and it tapped the car in front of me. It didn't stop.
Yeah, it's probably the same. I bet you at slow speeds it doesn't. It's really meant for a collision from higher speeds. They think if you're going slow, you're in control.
Exactly.
Right. So here it shows you here the distance. Stop! Hit the brake. It shows you the distance to the car in front of you.
So if I had a blue car, it would show me a blue car.
Yeah, it would. It does.
How about voice-activated controls, though? Can't you, like, say radio up?
Yeah, you can say, navigate to Lowe's restaurant.
What hell's that?
So, I don't know, I just said something. The map is really cool. It's basically Google Maps with navigation.
Yeah, I can see. So what if I tell it to just navigate the film on? You can't drive me there?
Not currently. It'll give you the directions.
Is that all the Teslas still? Like even the $120,000 one or whatever?
Yeah, all they have now is what you've experienced, which is cruise control and auto steering when it can see the lines in the road. It does not recognize red lights, stop signs, and can't, navigate turns and things. The feature called self-driving, which they're selling, I've actually bought it for this car, but they haven't released it. They may release it this year, maybe next year. They haven't said when they're going to release it, but they're selling it, which is an interesting thing. You can buy it, but you can't get it. So the car has 8 cameras facing 360 degrees around the car, front-facing radar, and ultrasound sensors all the way around the car.
So beyond it being fuel efficient and the self-driving features in a way, it's the safety is really one of the best things I would like out of it. Because even this BMW I have now that has all these gadgets, it's the first time that I've had it that way. Otherwise, I've had other cars with just beeps when you get close, nothing like that. And it significantly has helped me. I'm not saying I have accidents all the time, but anything close now is no longer there.
Well, one of the reasons I bought the car, key reasons I justified buying the car, the long monotonous drive to the shore. It drives the whole way, which is so convenient. It just makes life, especially when there's traffic. It's great in traffic on a highway because it just does everything for you. The second reason was, how you look at your phone every once in a while and you're afraid you're going to run into the car in front of you.
Right, I've had that happen. That's what I'm saying.
Yep. When you're in cruise control, if you put it in cruise here, right?
Right. You told me.
You
can't do it.
You can't do it. It's going to stop well in front of the car in front of you.
And that's what I was trying to say, because there's many times I've had that exact thing happen.
Right.
And even if I may not hit the person in front of me, it was real close and I jam on my brake.
Right.
Well, this thing's way in advance of that.
Yep.
And I set it back more than I need to, because that way I know I can always override it if I choose to.
Correct. So I use the cruise, this adaptive cruise control. I use it like all the time. It just makes sure I'm going to stay away from the car in front of me.
But how does it work if you're, let's say, on the AC Expressway?
Yep.
And the lane you're in, you have your car set to go 80, 75.
Right.
And you're in a lane that's like this, and it's moving slow, but the lane next to you is moving faster. Does it know to get left and get in there?
You just put your blinker on, and it changes lanes for you.
But it knows when to change the lane.
Currently you have to look. Yeah. But put your foot on the brake because it's going to start speeding up. Put your foot on the brake.
Now, that was interesting because there's nothing
Nothing
in front of
us.
me.
Yes. So it was trying to get up to 43 miles an hour.
But once you put your foot on the brake, it stops that, right?
Yeah.
So then I don't have when I go to make a turn, it's not trying to get up to 40 miles an hour.
Correct. Now it doesn't go up to 43. Once you start turning, it knows to slow down. So what it has is automatic lane changing with your blinker, which is convenient, but you're still responsible to make sure there's nobody in your lane.
Okay, now we're going to test our straightaway here.
You want to come to us? Oh. Okay, slow down.
Can I test out? Stop.
No. Actually, one of the things I have to test is it
was very smooth too.
Yeah, it's a nice ramp up performance. There are settings that you can turn on here, which is pretty funny. You can make it like a regular car, where there's no braking when you let go of the power pedal.
Right.
And you can also turn on creep mode, which when you let go, I don't know if you've noticed, but when you let go of the brake, it doesn't start moving forward. So I guess just pull up to your car. Oh, watch this guy. What do you think?
I really enjoyed it. I really did. It was a great first experience. Thanks. Look out for my new videos coming soon. Once I figure it out.
Thanks again for watching. My videos for the Model 3 are here in the top right. My son's channel, The Nerd Writer, is in the top left. Check him out. He's got some really good videos. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.